Hey guys, it's me, Vic123 with some Titanfall OgreTitan gameplay. So this is another one of the burn cards. You can call in a reserve OgreTitan onto the battlefield. As you see, reserve Ogre, call in an OgreTitan activated right there. You can actually call this in right at the start of the round before anyone else even has Titans, which is what I did right here. However, actually I regretted this decision. As you guys are going to see as I roll into this, a lot of the enemy pilots were hiding from me, so I was pretty much just stomping grunts to begin with, but later on I get a few pilots to kill. So yeah, this is a really fun Titan to play as, in my opinion. So if you guys have seen my Strider Titan gameplay from a little while ago, this is the complete polar opposite, whereas the Atlas Titan, the one you usually play as within the beta, is you know, the intermediate. So the Strider Titan, really fast, agile, not very much shielding, and but it, you know, can duck and dive into cover, and you know, has to take a more indirect approach towards enemy Titans, whereas this one itself very much more armored. And you'll notice actually later on I do get piled up on by some enemy Titans, and it doesn't actually go too fantastically, but I take way more damage than I would have been able to take as a Strider Titan, or even or an Atlas Titan at that. So the Ogre itself, one key difference you're going to notice right here is instead of a damage core, you know, a core that it builds up that does more damage, it actually has a shield core, which is a core that builds up, that shields the Titan more from damage. So that's pretty interesting to check out on the Titan itself. And one thing that actually struck me was that this thing is actually still quite agile, quite fast. It doesn't have as many boosts. It only has one boost, as you can see on screen, as opposed to 2 that the Atlas has, and then 3 that the Strider has. It's just so awesome to go in with the fist on this sort of stuff, when it just leans down and punches a grunt, and it looks really cool from the outside. It does have a weakness, which is enemies rodeoing it, and you're going to see I run into some issues with that in just a moment. So yeah, stay posted for that. I have to hop out and take out the enemy pilots who are trying to rodeo and destroy my Ogre. And that was the kind of the beginning of the downfall of my Ogre itself. So you guys are going to see that. But yeah, it's really cool, you know, to have different models of Titan. I'm assuming they're all going to be unlockable in the final game. So as you see, boom, rodeo attack. I'm just going to hop straight out and take out the pilot. And look how chunky that Ogre looks. Actually, still, you know, a little more similar to the Atlas than I thought it was going to be. You know, when I saw the Strider and the Ogre trailer a little while back, it was probably about a month, just over a month ago, and I shared that footage with you guys. It did appear that the Ogre was going to be much slower, but as you see there, look at that. My shield was down from when I got rodeoed, and then I was also getting chased down by an enemy Atlas. I did manage to duck out of the way. I did a lot of damage, if you see, to his shields there by actually punching, and you'll also notice that I actually activated my shield core right when I started getting attacked there, and it did actually save me. Right here, you're actually going to see how effective this can be. I was using my shoulder rockets, picking up his ammo, then going in for punches, and look, did you see how much damage that did to his health? Nearly a third, if you see on the enemy Titan there. So really empowering. Unfortunately, I got teamed up 3 versus 1 right here. I did manage to take one of them out. I probably half killed the second one, but it was not enough to get rid of them. And then, oh my god, nuclear ejection. If there's one thing that is going to irritate me on this game, it's nuclear ejection. It's such a cheap kill. It's like, you've been killed, just die. It's just like good old martyrdom from the Call of Duty series, everyone's favorite. But yeah, that is it for the Ogre section of the video and gameplay. Again, Angel City, only 2 maps on the beta so far, so after this video I'll maybe do 1 live Last Titan Standing gameplay, and then I'm probably just going to chill out on the Titanfall stuff until the final game releases, because you guys have, like I say, probably seen a lot of it. And one thing I should also mention, the OgreTitan burn card is actually quite a rare thing to get, and I do know how you can get it. I have a good feeling it's to do with getting melee kills as a Titan and crush kills as a Titan. That was a pretty cool assassination right there as well. This rooftop here, really powerful position on the map. You know, a lot of the pilots tend to jump around on the roofs, but not often do they come all the way up to this top roof right here. So if you guys are ever looking for a cool spot on the map, this is quite a nice one to hold down. But yeah, like I was saying, the way I got the burn card for the OgreTitan was by simply going around as an Atlas Titan, the default Titan in this version of the beta, and just crushing pilots and AI and whatever, punching them, all that sort of stuff, just playing as a Titan. That was also how I got the Strider Titan burn card, so if you guys were wondering on that, you know, the beta is going to be ending very soon, but if you want to, you know, last attempt try and grab yourself a Strider or an Ogre. That is how you do so. Anyway, that is it for the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and you can check out the Titanfall playlist in the description of this video for all of my Titanfall videos so far, including the Strider Titan video if you guys haven't seen that already. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.